Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Shaunie O'Neill out here being fake and fugazi. Like, what is going on, Shaunie? I don't know if it's quarantine time or what the situation is, but you know you out here doing way too much. And Shaunie O'Neill has been getting dragged all over the internet. People have been dragging her. She's been dragged on Twitter, on Instagram. She has been dragged in her comment section because people feel like Shaunie's out here lying and she ain't telling the truth. She's talking about all women, all black women have a black voice, and we have a voice and it needs to be heard, and we need to stop tearing each other down, basically, and criticizing each other and being negative. And everybody's like, hold up, wait a minute, Shaunie, you are coming out here saying this. It's all good and this is a good stance, but girl, not too long ago you was out here doing the most. You was out here helping other women tear down black women. Let's start with Evelyn Lozada. You helped Evelyn Lozada out when she was tearing down Jackie and tearing down Jackie Christie's family and basically calling Jackie a cockroach, and then bringing her daughter to Corey and her book onto the show and basically just exploiting her and everything else like that and the whole 9 yards. And then on top of that, we have Evelyn Lozada. She tried to fight Cece this season and was chasing her with a bamboo stick. And if it wasn't for OG, Cece Gutierrez would have been tore up from the floor up, baby, or Cece would have jumped in and did her taekwondo and her boxing and her kickboxing, her martial arts. She would have got busy, baby. But Shaunie, you watched all this go by and you was happy, you was loving it, and you was instigating too as well, especially when you guys went in Costa Rica and Miss Cece Gutierrez was reading for Filth, baby, and she was with Evelyn Lozada, and basically, she said, yes, I did call Shaunie a B word and everything else like that. So you have that situation where the next day you was with Malaysia, you was with, Febreze, and you was with, Evelyn, and basically you was like, oh, we took a loss last night, but we ain't gonna lose today. And basically you was encouraging the women to go after Cece, and OG would have been a casualty. You was boosting Malaysia up, you was boosting Kristen Scott up to go after Cece Gutierrez because she read for Filth the night before at the dinner table, baby. And so you was very in the mix. You was like, we took a loss, we ain't gonna take a loss today. You guys gotta get strong and get back together. So miss me with all that. And then on top of that, you disinvited OG to the dinner in Costa Rica, wherever you guys were at. And then on top of that, you found out that Evelyn Lozada had some information on Chad Ochocinco allegedly dissing OG and OG being desperate and thirsty for Chad, which was not true. It was the other way around. So once, Evelyn Lozada printed out the tweets and everything else like that, you wanted to go to dinner with your crew, but since you saw that Evelyn had proof and finally she can make OG look bad, what did you do? You ran over there with your crew, with your ladies, with your team, and basically tried to attack OG about Chad Ochocinco, and Evelyn got embarrassed because then OG showed her messages from Chad Ochocinco, and it was from 2011 before Evelyn was even engaged and when she was married, baby. So therefore you was inciting, you was a part of that, and you was the crowd leader for Evelyn Lozada to go over there and come after OG. And then on top of that, OG said in that episode that she don't like the N-word. She don't like, people using the N-word and everything else like that. And guess what? You didn't say nothing about that situation. And you let Evelyn go onto the set and use the N-word, call people the N-word and everything else like that. And you co-sign her behavior. You co-sign what she does. When she tears down women, she was tearing down Jennifer Williams, even though Jennifer Williams was tearing her down too as well. But you was all in the mix of it too as well. And then on top of that, you let Evelyn say Ling Ling girl to, OG and basically disrespect her race and everything else like that. But she got an apology. You didn't say anything to Evelyn Lozada when she was calling Jackie a roach. You didn't even talk to Evelyn Lozada about using the N-word because it made people feel uncomfortable because OG said that she felt uncomfortable. And then you told Brandy her service was no longer needed because she didn't want to bow down and kiss your booty, baby. So therefore, you are part of the problem. So don't post no statements unless you are really about change. And the first change that that you need to make is sit down and talk to OG, because she's the one that called you out. She's the one that says that you're colorist. She's the one that says that you let racism go on backstage when she was called a gorilla by Febreze, and Febreze said to OG, oh, I'm the new young light-skinned girl, so move over. And we're saying racial things towards OG, and that's why OG was about to have a situation with Febreze. You didn't say nothing about that. Only thing you tried to do was show that OG was aggressive, and you got pushed because OG was trying to get to Febreze, because Febreze was disrespecting her race, her nationality, disrespecting her as a human being, and you was in the midst of that, and you didn't do nothing about it. So you are part of the problem. So you need to take that post, and you need to either eat it, read it, look in the mirror at yourself, because baby girl, you have not changed. You are one of the problems. You have made money over the years about off of black women disrespecting and fighting each other. Evelyn has been your road dog. She's been on that show fighting, acting a fool, threatening, talking about people, negativity, everything else, you know. So miss me with all that, Shaunie, you are part of the problem. You are part of the situation. So this is why Shaunie O'Neill was dragged, because she's talking about criticizing, but she criticized the people that work with her. She ostracized them too as well. The way that she put OG, you know, on a separate stage, like she was violent, like she, you know, like she didn't have any self-control, like you was afraid of her and all this other stuff, to make her look like she's the object. The dark-skinned woman is the loud, aggressive woman. So we have to make a separate stage for her. You did that, Shaunie, when Evelyn was sitting next to you, and she ran and tried to fight Jennifer that season, and then she tried to fight Cece Gutierrez with a bamboo stick. So what are you talking about? You are the problem, Shaunie. So I don't know why you posting this, why you say anything, because you was called out by OG, and basically she called you out, and you have not sat down with her. You had not had a conversation with her. She is the one that actually confronted you and confronted the show and the network about colorism and racism, and you have not sat down with her and talked to her, even apologized to what happened to her, the way that she was treated, none of that stuff. And she's a black woman saying that she was hurt. She's a black woman that said that she faced colorism on the show that you created, that you was there. You're the producer and a cast member at the same damn time, and you didn't do shit about it. So don't even come with this kumbaya stuff. You're all over Instagram doing your Instagram live talking about racial issues, talking about colorism. Even when OG called you out, you got on Instagram live and you was with your ex-husband, and basically you was with him so he can prove to the world that you was not a colorist. And you was like, I got black kids, I got this and I got that, I'm not a colorist. But you never did confront OG. You never did have a conversation and sit down with her. You talked to Lamont Hill, you talked to Evelyn, you got on Instagram, but you never confronted the person that said that she was actually affected by racism, colorism while working. You didn't give a damn. You didn't care. So now you want to post up like you innocent, like, oh, you this big shot and you above the bull crap, when you are a part of the bull crap, when you are the bull crap too as well. So miss me with all that. You did so much. You did Drea wrong. You did Royce Reed wrong too as well. You did so many harmful things to black women. You hired them, and then you will fire them if they don't agree with you and if they don't kiss your butt. So what are you talking about, Miss Shaunie O'Neill? Like, miss me with all that. Like, this is just crazy for Shaunie to think that she can even sit here and try to pull the wolves over our eyes, that we don't know who she is and what she stands for and what she has done and what she continues to do, because she never even sat down with OG and had a conversation. You so concerned about race. You so concerned about women voices. You so concerned about women sticking together. You're so concerned about, you know, criticizing other women and tearing other women down when you have done it and a woman accused you of it. And guess what? You never reached out and talked to her. Only thing that you just said is she was a liar. It's just TV. People, get out your feelings. It's just a TV show. You did all that. And on top of that, you have the nerve to try to smile in our face and put up a post and act like you are innocent in any way, shape, or form. You're not innocent. You are part of the problem, Shaunie O'Neill. You continue to be a part of the problem. You were wrong for what you did to OG. You tried to defame who she is as a person, defame her character, and harm her career by calling her aggressive, by calling her, emotional, by calling her like you don't know what's gonna happen with her. Like, she's a tick tick boom. Anything can happen with OG. Her emotions are out of whack, and OG is trying to be a coach, but you was trying to tear her down. You was trying to destroy what she has built, and only thing she tried to do is tell you to up from one black woman to the next black woman. But listen, I don't want to be called the N-word. I don't feel comfortable with Evelyn using N-word. I don't feel comfortable with Febreze calling me a gorilla and making fun about the color of my skin in front of you. You didn't do anything. You didn't set anybody straight. You said, oh, if I talk to Evelyn, I discipline her in private, not in public. Like, come on. But yeah, Evelyn is okay to discipline people in public and yell at them and scream at them and threaten them and try to bring a weapon to attack a woman, which was Cece Gutierrez with the bamboo stick. And then on top of that, you were a part of it. You look, you grin, you laugh. You're every bit of part of that culture of attacking women, of disrespecting women, and tearing women down. That's the culture that you are part of, and you've been a part of that culture for a decade, and it continues to happen on the show that you created, and you allow it, you enjoy it, and you also incite and entice the women to do it too as well.